Here is one type of taping for carpal tunnel. If you have someone who sweats a lot in the palm of the hand or just works a lot and you're afraid it's going to come off, this is one way you can do it to give it a little extra stability on there. So you can either start taping where the distal palmar creases here and go up, or again, if you want it to really stay on there, this is an anchoring technique where you just fold it over and then make sure it's not going to go past the crease of his elbow. So I'm going to take this fold right here and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut 2 triangles out from the tape. So there's your first triangle here. And then here's the second triangle. So just 2, not 3. The tape just isn't wide enough for 3. And then you're going to choose between which 2 fingers you want to put it in. I'm going to put it through the index and the middle finger for him. So I'm going to have him, so I'm going to peel this first of all back off of there so that I've got the adhesive there. And then I'm going to have him place his fingers in the holes. Good, just like this. And then on the back side here, I want to make sure not to put any stretch on that tape, but just heat it up, just like that. And then when I turn it around here, then I want to peel the back off without touching the adhesive. So on this one, we're not having any stretch on the tape at all until we get to his wrist. And again, we're still not stretching the tape. We're just getting him to stretch as far as he can go. And then as I kind of peel it off, I'm just going to take my middle finger and go up his forearm here and then just kind of smooth it out, really trying to get him to stay in that extended position as I'm heating the adhesive. So when he bends forward, we want to be able to see that the tape is pulling up the skin, creating that kind of wave-like action. So then the only other piece we want to do with the carpal tunnel is we want to, right at the carpal tunnel, we want to try to decompress it. So we're going to get another piece here. We don't want to stretch the entire piece. We just want to stretch the very, very center where the carpal tunnel is. So you've got to grab the 2 pieces in back. I'm going to have him bend his wrist back just a little bit. And then I'm going to place it on 50% stretch right there at the tunnel. And then I'm going to just go around the rest here with no stretch at all. I'm at a bit of an awkward angle, but we really do want to get, here's the carpal tunnel there. So make sure your piece of tape isn't all the way down here. So again, kind of testing when he bends forward to see if it's kind of puckering up like that, which it is. And that's what will allow to kind of take some of the pressure off the tunnel as he moves. You could put a piece on the dorsal side if you wanted to prevent this from peeling up, but it would be more just as an insurance policy that it's not going to come up. So you could put, you know, any size that you wanted to, but you would just always want to make sure and round your corners to make sure that it's not going to come up. So this is an optional piece here, but if you want it to last a little longer, I'm not putting any stretch at all on this piece. This is just to cover all those corners. So that could be something you can do too. Always rubbing it really good. So this is the taping for carpal tunnel. One type of taping for carpal tunnel.